everybody, it is me, your girl, Courtney Francois. So today, I'm finally doing an interview. So I'm here with Genesis Renji.
Oh, yeah,
and he is an artist here in Milwaukee, so we're about to find out some stuff about him. And I actually found out he's quite popping. So hopefully how popping he is helps me become popping, and everybody just out here doing well. So let's start off. How old are you?
Old as shit. Nah, I'm 25.
Oh, really? That's good.
I'm a baby, dog.
Okay.
I'm young as hell. Despite what people may think. Yeah.
So, when did you first meet music? How did this interaction happen?
Let's see. I don't know, I just always grew up around music. I can say like my earliest memory of it, personally, is I wasn't born here, so whenever we visited here, we'd be at my grandmother's house, and our whole family, that was when everybody was always over there. And we used to come over there on Sundays and just watch the Temptations with the whole crew. Like both the it'd be a double disc today, but both tapes of the Temptations, part 1 and part 2, long as shit.
Right.
So it'd just be Sundays, watching the Temptations, singing along with everybody. And from there it just grew. Like my mom tells me stories about my dad putting headphones on my stomach and playing jazz on her stomach when she was carrying me and playing jazz for me and classical music. So I could say that's my earliest introduction to music. But my first memory is Sundays at Granny's watching the Temptations and singing loud.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what was your first, I guess, piece of art? Was it like poetry? Did you write a song or rap? What did you do?
I used to be a visual artist. I've always been drawing like since before I could remember. But music came in around that Temptation era, so about 9, 10-ish. And me and my brothers wrote a song. It was like a flip on My Girl, but it was called My Music. It was so trash. It was like, how they go, like, talking about my music all around the world. Talk about my music just to make you swap. It's some shit like that, I don't know. But that was like the first lyrical or written piece of art that I ever created. And then I started writing raps after listening to Eminem, and that became poetry. And then I went back to music. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you find yourself hosting events around the city? I think I heard about you being at a poetry night. Were you at a poetry night?
I used to be the host for UWM's Lyrical Sanctuary open mic series.
Right.
So I hosted the 2017 school year. They just wrapped that up. That was my first time hosting it, and it was dope. Especially that's kind of like where I got my bubbling as a poet as well. Like I used to perform at the open mic, so to be there hosting it, that was like a full circle kind of thing. But it was dope. It was smooth, and I host different events here and there.
Okay.
I'm not a host.
Okay.
But I do things.
Well, that's good. That's good that you're getting out there. So do you have any tours or anything? Like I'm subscribed to the Cactus Club on Facebook, and I know you pop up a lot. So
am I really at the Cactus Club that much? I'm at that joint like once a quarter. Nah.
So do you have any tours or any type of performances?
Just got off tour actually. Just finished the Life is Lucid tour for my EP. A quick little Midwest run. Nothing too crazy. I don't know when this is dropping, but we at the Miramar, March 23rd. I'm hosting that. Okay. And then March 26th for TDM Fest. We back at the Miramar. Both of those shows are at 7, so yeah. And I don't know when this is dropping. I mean, maybe we'll have announced it by then, but I'm doing Summerfest this year. Big stage shit, no side stage, no local stage. Yeah. So we at the U-Line Warehouse stage, 7 o'clock, opening for a name. So yeah, it'll be dope.
Oh man, we trying to be there with the camera. We trying to be there recording again. So here we go, we getting it popping.
But yeah, I mean that's about it right now as far as shows go.
Okay.
And events, and sometimes I just pop up whenever I can to other people's stuff. Show face.
Right, that's good. So I heard you have a label. You have a label.
I do have a label.
What? How long have you had this label?
5 years.
You got artists on this label?
Yes, I do.
What?
We celebrated our 5-year anniversary this year. That was a part of the tour. We did that at 88.9 actually. Shout out to Radio Milwaukee.
Okay.
So, yeah. I've been telling people it feels like it took 5 years for me to figure out what I'm really doing. So to me, this is my rookie year.
Right.
It was like a 5-year process. But yeah, man, 5 years in, the artist we have now, Emmett James, Milwaukee born, but he lives in LA now. Our producer, Golden Child. And then we're bringing on a new talent very soon by the name of Jane Joyce.
Oh.
Dope singer, dope songwriter, incredible performer.
Okay.
And my weak ass. So yeah, I mean the house is we're going strong.
So are you currently looking for more artists?
No. Jane was an undisguised blessing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was one of our A&Rs on the label who made that move. He was like, yeah, we need to make this official and really step behind her and work. So I was like, all right, I trust you. Let's do it.
Right.
Because we've had other artists before. I mean, there was a time when we were holding like 6 or 7 different talents at once. But at this level of where we at, it's not impossible, but it's a lot to do, especially when 1, you're an artist as well, and then 2, your resources are a little limited. So.
Right.
But I mean, yeah. We ain't looking right now, but I keep not to actively sign anybody, but no, I keep my eyes and ears open as much as possible to any and everybody working. I like to make sure everybody's doing something and see if we can help out in any possible way.
Okay.
I ain't one of them stingy niggas.
That's good. It's
You ask me a question, I'll give you an answer. I'm not a Google it motherfucker.
So within this week, I mean, the reason we're here right now is you made a Facebook post that said
What did I say?
you was doing
I watched.
free features
Oh,
all
yeah.
week. So can I get an interview? So
Of course.
how's your week been crazy? We was trying to get you in there.
Not crazy. It's doing what I expected it to do, but it's not crazy.
So what is it? Is it wild? Is
It's
wild
not
less
wild.
than crazy? Like what?
It's manageable. I got like 10 cues lined up. I knocked one out as soon as I usually knock them out as soon as they send them to me, but in the middle of finishing Jane project and then our next like series of releases we got coming on, I'm really waiting for this week to be over.
Right.
So then I was like, all right, I got them all right here and I can just boom, knock them all out at once. But no, a lot of them are dope. I get to work with a lot of artists that I haven't worked with before, and I'm looking forward to being challenged and expanding my reach and just networking with different people really. So this is more of like a let's connect type thing than
Right.
on some I just want to get y'all verses type shit.
Right.
Like, this is the easiest way to link with me is to create, and my thing is, hey, in case you wondered how to get a gin verse, here's the opportunity. A gin verse.
Okay, that's cool. That's what's up. So we're gonna wrap this interview up, and we're gonna wrap it up with one final question.
You sure? I think you can ask me anything. We can talk about whatever.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to wrap it up.
All right.
So, look, the final question.
What's happening?
It's my question personally. I ask everybody, who is the
Uh-oh.
king of the South?
Who's the king of the South?
That's right.
Wow. In terms of music or culture? What are we talking
Music.
about? Music?
Yes.
Ooh. The correct answer is Clifford Tip Harris.
That's right. That's right.
I will always say it's T.I., but my personal mission in life is to always make sure people never forget about the mixtape god himself, Chameleonaire. So, yeah. T.I. is the king of the South. Chameleonaire is like, what do we call him? Like the Duke of the South or something. Chameleonaire is not to be forgotten or trifled with. Don't forget that. Mixtape Messiah goes crazy. But yeah,
Wasn't expecting
T.I.
that.
is definitely the king of the South.
He definitely is. You know, some people are like, UGK. They're the king of the South. I'm like, no, they are underground kings. They already have their king title. They can't have two. You know, so since they're underground kings.
I feel like the UGK debate is like, it's a generational one. We definitely acknowledge the influence that they have for show. I mean, they're a timeless group, but they're also a group. You're not tossing King of the South titles on the Andre. Like,
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
So, no,
Andre's
it's
dope.
definitely T.I. Definitely T.I.
It is T.I. I'm happy that we agree on this.
Yeah, nah.
This is the one.
That's not even. That's not even. I don't know why that's not even a real question. Yeah, it's definitely T.I.
You know, some people got to think about this.
No, you don't.
That's what I say. You shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to.
He
think
is
about
very
it.
consistent.
It's definitely. He's consistent. He's relevant.
Yep.
Still. And his influence is bananas. Like, no, I'm not. It's tip, bro.
So I lied. I have one more question. So what
course.
is the ultimate goal? Where do you see? What's the final step that you want to see for yourself? Like at the very top, when you feel like, I goddamn did it. Like where is that at? Where you like, goddamn it, we here, we
I don't
made
ever
it.
want to feel like that.
No,
That's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to never run out of goals.
Okay. I like that. That's good.
I know where I want to be. I got like milestone checkpoints, but I don't ever want to be like, all right, I done did it. Let's wrap it up.
Right.
Then what am I living for? Like, all right, we done did it all.
Right.
And see, nah.
So where can we check your music out? Or how can we get a hold of your music?
You got to come to my house on 30. No, it's one. No, I'm everywhere. Literally, you can Google me, Genesis Renji, GenesisRenji, or put me into any streaming platform that you use. Literally anyone. So, I mean, we out here.
Thanks a lot.
Before we grinding.
Everybody, make sure y'all check for Genesis Renji. Make sure you Google them, you type them in wherever.
Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal. These are the preferred streaming services. SoundCloud don't pay me, but you can still play on SoundCloud as well if you don't like paying for music and don't mind ads fucking up your vibes.
So if I'm able to get a couple links, you know, for sure I'm going to drop them at the bottom with the Snapchats and everything else so y'all can find him, check out his music, follow him, and all those wonderful things. So thank you for your time. Thank you for this
Appreciate
interview.
you.
And I'm definitely going to link up with you again. We're going to follow you, and yeah, we're going to grow. This is going to be a great thing. I'm excited.
You about to have me popping. Redenbacher over here.
Well, thank you for everything, and
For
we'll
sure.
definitely see each other again.
You already knew it.
All right, thanks.
Oh, yeah, yeah.